This is a sad situation. This is AK Mama Love from The Rock. How's everybody doing out there today in this hot weather? God is good all the time. I would like to speak on the R. Kelly situation. I would like to start off by putting this whole story together. Allegedly, everything I'm saying or going to be saying is allegedly, and the music that you hear in the background is not mine. It's not my copy. I don't own the rights to it. But let's get it popping. Okay, let's start off with the story of R. Kelly back in 98 with the first tape. Let me tell you something. His brother, Killer. I'm going to start off with that story and then break it down all the way up into now, into what happened. I'm going to put everything together. I've been watching a lot of bloggers. Give a shout out to Levi for R. Kelly. Shout out to Sugar and Spice. Shout out to Dr. Rice, Dr. Rogers, Toxic Diamond. All the bloggers that is down with R. Kelly, really. And the bloggers that's not down with him, peace to you. Okay, let's start off. Okay, Killer was saying that R. Kelly was 8 years old, the both of them, when they got molested by their sisters, Teresa. Allegedly, everything I'm saying is allegedly, and I don't want to stop the story, keep saying allegedly, because I want you guys to get the bigger picture. All right. His sister Teresa was supposed to be the one that molested them from the age 8 all the way up until 14. Okay, with that being said, if you was a child and you was in a situation in a household as R. Kelly and his siblings, okay, if your sister or anybody in your household touched you, did anything to you from the norm of being siblings, because siblings don't do that to each other, or with each other, should I say. Okay, that baby at the age of 8 didn't understand what was going on. He really probably was scared as hell, his sister doing this stuff to him, not knowing what to do, how to do it, but somebody is giving you instruction how to, all the way up until you're 14. Now you in your peak of getting the feeling to have sex, but you've been having sex ever since you was 8 years old. Okay, with that being said, his sex drive is very high. And why I'm saying this is because within the mix of all of this going on in his household, he never got the help. Nobody never came to him to show him or tell him that wasn't right. Nobody never looked at his body language. Nobody never looked at how he was learning in school. Nobody never seen the signs, or if they did, they ignored it, of this baby going through what he did. Now, he's a teenager. He's having sex. He's been having sex. So now he's a grown man in his mind, but you're still a teenager. Okay, moving on. He meets Demetrius at the age of 17. If you hang with corrupt people, what the fuck are you gonna be? You're gonna be corrupt. And he's already corrupt. So now he corrupted. Okay? He's fucked up. Because he didn't get the help that he needed when he was 8 all the way up until he was 14. Then he meets this guy that's no good for him, and he not knowing. Now he's fucked up. Demetrius met him at a train station where he was singing. Demetrius saw that he could make money with R. Kelly at the age of 17. So he's hanging with a 17-year-old and he's in his fucking 30s. Okay, with that being said, Demetrius liked women, a lot of women. ages, young and old. Okay? So if you hanging around people that does that kind of shit, what are you gonna do? Okay. We have to realize, cutting through the story, we have to realize that how you raise is how you live. If you wasn't raised in a household with love, you're not gonna know how to give love. You're not gonna know how to love unconditionally. And as being a parent, his mom should have had known something was different between the sister and the brother and him. She didn't have her eyes on the prize. She didn't catch it. So it went on. Get back to Demetrius. Demetrius meet him and meet these girls, and they do this and they do that. Now, he's in his 20s. He's just now getting into the door. His feet into the door, into the fame life. Okay? Without help. Demetrius still hanging on him. Demetrius not helping him. Demetrius not doing anything. Allegedly, I keep saying that at the beginning. Everything that I'm saying is allegedly, but I don't want to keep saying this through what I'm trying to say. He's still with R. Kelly. So to make the story short, he never got the help. Now he's in this trouble. Okay, understanding. Sparkle left her husband to be with R. Kelly. She didn't know. She probably heard of R. Kelly and heard his music, but then her husband, ex-husband, was in his group with him. Now it's like, oh, we in the door. We got it. Now my husband quit the group. Now he wants to get you on so that he can help you pursue your career. But in reality, if he knew that all this stuff was going on, because I heard your husband say things was going on the bus, but he didn't want no part of it. So he introduced you to R. Kelly knowing that all this shit was going down. Well, anyways, you meet R. Kelly, Sparkle. Now R. Kelly, you never go back home after the first night that you met R. Kelly. Now R. Kelly and you are sleeping together. I don't think he owned up to you as being a woman, his woman, because he had multiple women. So he didn't own up to being nobody's man. Okay? You got jealous, allegedly, even if your niece was 13, 14 or whatever, you wasn't getting attention and he was putting more attention to your niece. He was whatever. However the story goes, this is how I'm looking at it from everybody piece and bits of what the story is. You got mad and went and told that lie on your niece, and your sister got mad at you, didn't want to speak to you, and the uncle. Because if the uncle and mother heard rumors and had a tape out and they knew that was their kid and they didn't do not shit, something wrong with your peoples. They is off. They're not on. Because it should have been something done if that was your niece. Not only that, getting to the women after you. Okay? When he married Drea, that's when you got mad. Because he didn't choose you. I guess you wanted to be the first lady of R. Kelly. But Drea won by doing her little tricks and bits of her dance in the bedroom to get R. Kelly. You didn't bend and twist like she did, so that's why she got picked. Okay? And another thing. With all this allegedly and all these hearsay, she said, the paperwork and everything boils down to that same damn tape. And people is a roar about that tape. You shouldn't be mad at media because media didn't make that tape, or we didn't even tell the girl or R. Kelly, if that's him allegedly, to do things on the tape even to make it. So who you should get mad at is the parents that let their child go and do these things with him if he did it allegedly. So don't get mad at us because it's like, okay, the parents didn't do nothing. Why should we? A lot of stuff going in the black community. Nobody put their hands out for the kids. Nobody that leaves their neighbor, their hood and make it, don't even try to come back and build. Some of them build with the people that they knew before they got rich or got famous. And then for these ladies to come and do it and do R. Kelly like this to me, they got mad because R. Kelly didn't show no interest. JP, you got in trouble because you fucked Bubble. You don't fuck your man best friend if that's what you call your man, allegedly. So he threw your ass to the curb and you decide, okay, I'm finna get this motherfucker because he just don't do me like this here. He gonna pay. If it's the last thing I do, you got that in your mind, and you had that in your mind until now. You did it. You did what you said put out to do, but guess what? When you dig a ditch, you better dig two. Because the ditch you dig, baby, it may look like it ain't for you, but it could be just for you. Because you don't do people wrong. He did not put a gun to your head. He did not make y'all come to him. He did not do any of these things. Even if he did pass you his fucking phone number, he didn't say call me or you better call me if I see you the next day. I'ma kill your motherfucking ass, bitch. He didn't say none of that to you. Okay, you decide to call, you decide to engage in a conversation, you decide that if he said, I want you to come, he didn't say, you better. He didn't say, if you didn't, I'm going to do this. He didn't say none of this shit. Y'all took it upon yourself to follow his instructions and go where this man is at, thinking that you was going to make it in this industry or you was going to tie this man down. And furthermore, when you first met him, first of all, you don't know how he was living. All you know, he's this famous man and he got it going on. Y'all didn't know if he was bi. Y'all didn't know if he was a killer under disguise. Y'all didn't know if he was abusive. Y'all didn't know nothing about him. All y'all knew is about R. Kelly and he made good music and he's a genius in making music. Y'all don't know his personality. Y'all didn't get none of that. So with me saying that, y'all should have never took your ass there without a fucking parent and staying overnight with this man. Y'all should have took your fucking parents and your parents should have stayed there too in the same motherfucking room with you. And if he didn't agree to that, you should have got your hot ass up and went with your parents. And you grown ass ladies, y'all been in relationships. Y'all been fucking a long motherfucking time. Y'all already know how it goes. You don't get nothing for motherfucking free. And my mother always told me that when I was a girl. She said, honey, if you accept anything from a boy or a man, they gonna look for something in return sooner or later. And you gonna have to pay up. So if I advise you not to accept any damn thing from a man or a boy, you stay in your child's place. Keep your dress down. These are the things my mother planted into me and my siblings. When you sit, you cross your legs. You act like a lady. You don't always have to be up in no boy's face. She said, every boy that smile in your face, that don't mean they want you. They only want one motherfucking thing. And that's your pocketbook. And if y'all don't know what pocketbook means, that means your pussy. Now, if my siblings had did what they did, my mother would have been on their ass because she would have said, I taught you better than that. She taught us to know when we're in a situation and it don't feel like to get the fuck up and get out. Not to just stay there and parlay in it. Now he's going to jail and they talking about all these charges from the feds and all that. 195 years. Who the fuck gonna be living like that? They already know he gonna 52 already. What the fuck they think you gonna live to 300? That's fucked up. Andrea, you should be ashamed of yourself. If he ordered to pay in your divorce $1 million one time and paid certain money amount for child support, you should have had took that money even if you didn't know how to get a business. Go get some fucking houses, rent them bitches out, and start being a landlord. And get money every motherfucking month. Think. You trying to be on TV, you trying to do this, make a book, do a dance, all this. You're not rich. He the one rich. You don't have that type of money he do. And the fame you getting is off Kells. His motherfucking last name. Kelly. What don't you understand? Then you want a dog, my man? Get. Are you kidding me? Yes, he have children. Yes, he should pay child support. But there's a lot of motherfucking fathers out there that ain't even paying nothing towards what you trying to get. You trying to make sure he don't. Oh, I seen you on hip hop or whatever the damn show is. With getting your feet done, talking to one of them rappers. I think his name is Waka. Waka's wife. How, R. Kelly owed me back child support. I don't see what the problem is. He got 2 kids, two girls, living girlfriends. Why he can't pay child support? That's none of your motherfucking business what he doing in this house. That's nothing to do with you. You're married. You moved on, sister. So whatever the fuck he do in this house ain't got shit to do with you. So you need to mind your motherfucking business. And if you so concerned about your children ain't got nothing to do with this because they didn't ask you to fuck R. Kelly. And they didn't ask R. Kelly to fuck you. Y'all fucked and got these kids. So leave the kids out of it. All you should be worrying about is continue to get child support. And to me, you don't need it because your kid's grown. Why should he pay for you? You just because you had the kids? I got 4 motherfucking kids. And when I say I don't want their father, damn it, I don't want their father. I don't want him. I don't want him calling me. I don't want him around me. I don't want him. I don't want your fucking money. Keep your money and stay the fuck away from me. Those up to your kids if they still want to have a relationship with him. Just like mine. I can't tell them that they can't talk to their dad. Even if their dad was a motherfucking crackhead, it's still their dad, and I'm not going to tell them to disrespect them. Respect. And with that said, I'm going to come back later and finish because I've been on here a little bit too long. And these people is getting me very upset. And I do not like it. Their parents did not bring them up right. They taught their girls by any means necessary. If you going to fuck, get money. Yes, that's true to a certain extent. If you going to lay down for free, you dumb. Why not get paid? Because the next bitch gonna get paid, but y'all taking it too far. Y'all not even laying with this man, and y'all still trying to get money from him. Think about it. Fuck out of here. This is my AKA Mama Love coming at you from the rock. No filter. Get it right, ladies. Don't ask for what you want and then you can't deal with it. Because the Bible said be careful what you ask for. Why? Because you might just get it. And when you get it, you may not like it. But those are your choices you make out of life. You're supposed to learn from your choices. We live our daily basis off choices. And by being a parent, that's what you tell your children. Life is a choice. It's how you make it. It's what you make it. If you make it dead, it's going to be dead. If you're going to make it alive, it's going to be live. But whatever you make your life, that's how it's going to end up. And you ladies are going the wrong way, especially if you got daughters. Because what happened to you, it can trickle down to your daughter. Because you all about the money, and that's all they seen. And then when they grow up, they're going to be all about the money. And then when you start to speak on that situation, they're going to throw it in your face. Well, Ma, you did it. Think about it. Peace, and I'm out of here.